G'day and welcome back to the channel. This is Labushka and this is, I believe, episode 7 of our LP. Now, Molly seems to be sick. I think she's ill. Okay, so we need to get some medicine. We don't have a computer actually, do we? No. Hey, and by the way, look at this. Now, we have a broken toilet and one of our options is call the property owner to visit. So if we are a discerning dweller, okay, what it said in the last episode is when a maintenance or emergency event happens, let your property owner know and you can invite them over in the phone's home menu. So we can also roll up our sleeves and do it ourselves, but I'm kind of like, I'm not sure if that doesn't work, then I'm not sure if it's a glitch or because I did it wrong. Whereas if we call the property owner to visit, I'm thinking that if this does not like tick off, then we can skip over this part of this aspiration too, because there seems to be some kind of issue with maintenance events. So I think we'll get Molly to call the property owner to visit. And also we need to get her some medicine. Like, I wish we had room for a computer. Maybe we do, actually. Maybe we could just get... Isn't there like a kind of cheap-ish laptop as well? I think. Okay. Are we good now? All right, now we're working. So let's see if we can... where is it? In computers, isn't it? Oh, that's 800, but like we don't have a desk for that, you know. Well, what if... Nah, we like really don't have room for a desk. What if we actually sell this and we're gonna get a like... No, isn't that like a really like... How about this table? No, like this. Okay. And then get a computer and then some just kind of cheap as chair. Yep, that'll do. And there we go. Now we can order some medicine. So we'll call the property owner to visit. So I think she's doing that now. See, why is she... Why is she kneeling down on the floor to do that? The property owner is here for a visit. Okay, fantastic. Could we get Amy to actually just... No? Okay, is he... hello? Yes, okay. Now invite in. Yep, can you please come in and fix our toilet? That would be super duper. Okay. Okay, while he's... Oh, he is! Look, he's managing it. Watch the top screen while I order some medicine. We'll order a couple just because I always like to have a backup. Okay, and take the medicine. All right. So, did it count? It didn't count. Look at that. I'm not surprised. I told you that I think we have an issue with maintenance events. Now, I don't think that we're doing it wrong. Something broke. We called our landlord, and I've been called to my tenants' properties before for broken toilets. And like that's been enough to sort of count as an emergency or maintenance event. So I think it's not working. Does that count as a maintenance event? I'm not sure. I kind of, or like, call the property owner to visit. You can go home now. I don't want you here anymore. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to leave it for now just in case we get like a haunting or something else. Then I want to give it one more chance before I decide to skip over this part of the aspiration. But I'm not happy. I think that it should be, I'm going to actually do a quick Google. I think that it should be... Right, a broken toilet should count, but let's see. Okay, so I think we might actually need to have like a pop-up that says, you know, it's like an emergency So I can't like make this not work. Fully operational. I don't want you to be operational. I want you to break. Nothing seems to break over here. Okay. So it needs to actually like be a pop-up that apparently there's like an event happening. So like, ghosts would be really good, for example. But yeah, these things are not working for us very well, which I'm quite bummed about. Okay. Anyway, so we need to find an inspector badge, which we can do later on for, hopefully anyway, we can try that later on at the Tiger Sanctuary with Mollie. Fix something during I really, really wish we had like more maintenance events. Respected resident. Well, we don't get any of these. We've like lived here for ages and we had like one haunting, and I accidentally got if you remember, Mollie Amy instead to do it, which was a bit of a bummer. Okay. All right, well, rummage for marbles for a sec. Midnight Holler. Oh, we found that already. Okay, take a brisk shower. Now, I wanted to actually, so we'll kind of stay with Mollie for a bit. I wanted to take her to the Tiger Sanctuary, but also, we had trouble last time getting into the cave. So Mollie was like going into the cave and then she was immediately leaving. So I wanted to try that out with Amy and see if we can get it to work for her. So let's try that out. Then when it becomes a little bit darker, we can head over to the Tiger Sanctuary and see if we can sneak in. Okay. So, wait. Just forgot where we are. All right. No worries. So let's get her to teleport here. Look for some tassels first. All right. So while we're out here, we're of course going to be looking for tassels. We found a ducky. Not useful. And then where is the cave? Aha. Okay. So we want to teleport here. Hello. No sand here, but all right, there's one here, so let's dig in that sand pile. I guess the other one hasn't like respawned yet. Oh no, it has. It's over here. Great. Yep. Did we find anything? Oh, she found a green tassel. And she's not listening to me. Honey, I want you to also dig in this sand pile. That'd be great. Yep. Oh, all the buggies around. Nothing here but sand. Okay, well, let's go and see if we can explore. I really hope this works. Otherwise, I don't really know. We're like really limited then in terms of where we can find tassels. Like the sand piles don't seem to be giving us that much, except like the same things over and over again. So, okay. Let's go take a deep breath and listen. Do you hear that? Her needs are pretty good, so we can probably do this a few times. Come on. Did you find anything? No. All right, explore. Back you go. Let's do the opposite one. No? Still nothing? Is anybody else having like such little luck with the cave? Do you know, again, in early access when I had this, I had a lot of luck with the cave. And now it seems like we're really not getting that much. Explore passageway. Keep going. No, Mum, I'm busy. Okay, isn't it make the climb? Hidden tunnel? Oh my gosh. Nothing? Really? Okay, explore. Let's go. She has to go to the toilet, but apart from that, she's kind of okay. Call out into the darkness. Nope. Is there like a way you can change like the percentage of pop-ups that you get. Like to make it more likely to get the good ones. Okay. Oh, neither of these is working. This is a big bummer. I'm really bummed out. I don't know why it's so difficult. Because as I said, I had a lot of luck the last time. Or, you know, when I first played with the pack. So now it's just like... I actually like this one here, this pop-up, I was not getting that much. And now it's like the only thing we're getting almost. Okay, she can still withstand a little bit of toilet torture. So we're going to... Come on. Give me something good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Admire from a safe distance. This was a glyphs, wasn't it? Let's try to decipher it. Oh, found a blue tassel. I don't want a blue tassel. I want the red tassel. We already have blue tassels. Oh, this is so painful. Okay. Well, you know what? I've tortured her enough, so we're going to go home. I think she's earned a trip home. So we're going to do that. Oh, I'm like, yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm a little bit annoyed at why the pop-ups all of a sudden are like so not diverse for the cave, you know, whereas they were before. But, you know, it's okay. I'll deal with it, right? I think. Okay, I'm sorry. You can go to the toilet. I'll leave you be temporarily. Oh, she's hungry too. But you know what? We need to go to the tiger sanctuary. I got priorities, so let's do that. And Mollie's also good. So we're going to bring her with us. I don't know if she can also get a tiger. Like if I say, okay, hypothetically, if Mollie gets a tiger inspector badge, right? If she were to, and then she just gave it to Amy, does that count? Or does it need to be that like the sim is not gifted, you know, one, they just like have to find it themselves. So we'll leave Mollie here for a sec. And whoops, we'll get, I don't know what just happened to my camera. We'll get Amy to head over and try to sneak into the sanctuary. Okay, so last time we claimed to, like, I don't know, have something to do with business. So this time we won't do that option. We can do the other one. Oh, no. We got a different pop-up. Sneaking through the lobby, Amy sees an employee's only room to the far right. That must be where they keep the good snacks. Tiptoeing towards the door, I like her thinking. The sound of approaching footsteps echoes off the stone and tile. Someone's coming. She better find a way to avoid getting caught. Hide in a nearby trash can. I don't think she would do that. Make a sneaky dash for the employee room. Oh my god. Oh my god, she found one. Amy's heart was pounding, but the guard strolled on by, thankfully not even bothering to look in this room. Feeling proud of herself, she looked around and spotted some very tasty snacks. Grabbing as many as her arms could carry, Amy decided it was time to skedaddle with these ill-gotten goods. She was lucky enough to dodge the guard once, but a second run in is best avoided. A tiger inspector badge was found and has been placed in the inventory. It can be used as the perfect alibi for any snooping or break-ins. Yay! Okay, fantastic. So, where is our... Oh, here it is. By far the most valuable item any serious snooper should have in their inventory. It is the alibi. Basically a golden ticket into other Sims' homes. That's great, but I actually need her to like properly break in to somebody's home. Break into a home. For the last time. Okay, then what we're going to do is... I think there are no homes around here to break into. Is this our place? This is our place. And I guess, can we break into here if we're not here? Maybe a break in. Does it work? Sure. Let's do a double break in. Okay, so does it work at a residential lot? Let's see if it works. If we're not actually there. So if we did like what we did, that's not the lot we like. Or is it because it was at our property where we're living? I'm not sure. But there's some, yeah. What? Amy can't travel because she is working. Okay, so no, you know what? I'm gonna eat my words. We can't do breaking and entering into residential rentals. It just doesn't happen. So we're going to have to go somewhere else. I think we won't take Mollie with us will I don't want to expose her to that life. That's my reasoning. I think she's kind of a bit better. I don't want to say a bit better than that. Maybe that's the wrong phrasing. She's kind of a little bit too, I don't know, would you say goody two shoes? But she's, that's just not her jam, okay? She just doesn't do stuff like that. She doesn't want to get caught. She doesn't want to get in trouble. So, oh yes, let's go to the Bjergsons and do some breaking and entering. So, she doesn't lead a life of crime is probably the proper way to put it. Okay, so Amy's going to go and do this alone because she doesn't mind a bit of crime. It's a bit of stealing stuff, bit of theft. She's all for the secrets, the blackmail. She likes it, I think it gives her a thrill and she's okay with it. Start a break-in. Okay. All right, break into a home. So we don't really need to find other people or any more secrets because look at that. We just completed this aspiration. Amy has mastered the art of snooping for secrets as a bonus. Along the way, she discovered a lot of tea. Trait earned, Pry of the Tiger. These Sims are more successful when rummaging and sorting through junk mail. Best of all, they have the perfect alibi when caught breaking into someone's home. A tiger inspector badge. Okay, so she's done 2 aspirations already, and that's great. She's done the location one for Tomarani. She's done the Seeker of Secrets, and we'll just get her to do a quick snoop. Oh my god, there's 2 babies here. What's going on? Again, I've never been to... No, you can't actually get there. Okay, yep. I've never been to a lot of these houses actually. These base game houses, because the ones that come with the packs, I think this is only something that I've started doing with the newer packs, that I actually visit all of the houses that come with them. That's something that I've not really done with a lot of the earlier packs that came with Sims 4. Okay, so Hopscotch Hooligan. I was going to say Hoopscotch. Hopscotch Hooligan. All of the kids in my neighborhood used to play hopscotch together for hours and hours. It got way too competitive. Friendships were forged and destroyed, egos and sometimes shins were bruised, and legends were made. One day, I was facing Kenny, the most fearsome hopscotch opponent on the block. I kept a watchful eye on Kenny, and when he looked away for a split second, I fudged my hops a bit, making it a little bit easier for me. Thankfully, no one else noticed. I ended up winning and becoming the new #1 hopscotcher in our neighborhood, and I was never dethroned. I'm still proud of that title today, no matter what. I don't know what I'd do if anyone found out I was a fraud, a hopscotch fraud. Yeah, she seems like the kind of person to be worried about something really trivial, it's okay, you were a kid, but she's kind of a bit well-to-do. I wouldn't go as far as to call her a snob, but she's kind of a bit well-to-do. And so she's like, oh, good heavens, I can't believe that I did that when I was a kid. It's it's okay, literally nobody cares anymore. It was so long ago. But I guess she has a rep to protect. Okay, none of your biscuits. We've seen that one before, I'm pretty sure, so we'll just quickly finish this one. Did we find anything? Okay, kettle full of lies. Have we seen this one before? Oh, okay. Growing up, my friend Anne had an electric kettle. It was very cute, and she'd even painted a little panther, her favorite animal, on the side of it. One day, I was struck with the inspiration to add something to the painted panther. So I grabbed a nearby pen and added an extra tooth sticking out of its mouth between the usual 2 fangs. But the thing is, I didn't know how to draw a panther fang, so it looked more like a human tooth. I was so embarrassed. I pretended not to notice it when her mum brewed us some tea. The next time I was at her house, I felt that familiar strike of inspiration and added another, once again way too human looking tooth sticking out of its mouth. This happened again and again until the day Anne finally noticed when the panther looked like it was smiling with a mouthful of human teeth. She screamed in horror, wondering if a ghost had done it. I couldn't bear to tell her the truth. We don't speak anymore, but to this day I shuddered to think of how she'd react if she knew it was me. Okay, his secret is also kind of pretty silly, but I think it's okay. It's fine. So, you can understand, it's an understandable kind of shame or embarrassment that he has there. So it's it's all right. I understand. It's good. But I have to say, although it might slightly kind of be, when there's a really long description, it might be kind of that reaction from me, like, oh, like have to read all this. At the same time, I really do appreciate like all the effort that's gone into it. And I didn't realize that there were so many secrets. We've seen a couple completing this aspiration, like just in the past couple of episodes with Amy that I didn't even know were a thing. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so what's the deal here? I really would like that. Actually, can she still rummage for some marbles? Yeah, okay. And then I want something to break, or that we get a ghost, or we have one of these, don't we? Yeah, nothing new. You can't like break stuff, please. Make it dirty. We can make something dirty. All right. Apparently, like mold. I guess mold is like a challenge, so it's not like an event. But I'm kind of bummed out about that a little bit. I'm like really, really hoping that something happens. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit and see if anything happens in the next few minutes. Okay, so we got some pop-ups, not what I was hoping for, but all right, firstly, we have an owner grace period. So there is a grace period now for the One Verokaya Rockside, which is where the tenant's song with the song surname was living. So we can, I think in the grace period, we can like change things. I think that we can like build to make it like a 5-star. I'm not sure, but maybe we could head over there and see if that's how it works. We've got a tenant grace period. So the lease length cycle for, I guess this is where we are living, is now in the grace period. So we are able to move out without any penalties, which we're not going to do. And also at One Verokaya Rockside, everything is fizzing and popping. Neighbors are reporting a power outage during an electrical failure. Visit the unit to sort out the problem or call a contractor over the phone. So if we change back to the 5-star property owner, have we already done that? Like, should we head over there anyway? I want to see if we can actually like edit the unit while like during the grace period. Is that how it works? I'm not sure. I know that about the rent, but achieve a 5-star rating on a unit, become good friends with the tenant, have 3 units occupied by tenants. So I mean, we need to have okay. I mean, I would love if it would work for I was thinking for our discerning dweller that we could head over there and deal with an emergency event, and it counts towards this aspiration, but I don't think it works like that. But we're going to head over there anyway. So let's travel to the unit. We'll deal with the electrical failure and maybe, just see how this works. I have a lot of question marks around like kind of, the practicalities of how this actually being a tenant and being a landlord actually works. Particularly the landlord one seems to be more like tricky. So let's visit her. Mum, now's not a good time. Is like everything broken? Should we just like replace everything? I thought I said no. Mum, this is my tenant's place. Oh god. You know what? Let's just replace everything. See, that's what I don't understand, right? When something broke at our place, we called the property owner, but apparently we didn't get any kind of pop-up that something broke, that we need to call the property owner. So I don't understand then, like, it counts if our tenant has something like this and we have to fix it, but not when we have something of the same kind of nature. I mean, I'm having some issues with this, okay? I'm really, yes, we're close. I'm really, Mum, it's not the time. Just, can you go home? Okay. I'm really confused and honestly, I'm kind of annoyed. So I'm thinking that we are also going to skip over this part of our aspiration. Yeah, I'm going to say it because I'm not really sure what's happening. Like, we're not getting that much stuff happening. Or maybe we just need to spend more time at home. So, okay, you know what? I'll leave it for next episode. I'll leave it for next episode. I'll give it, seriously, one last chance. And then we are skipping over it, okay? The same thing with the caveman. Like, how else are we supposed to find tassels? We're just keep getting the same ones over and over and over again. And at this point, I'm kind of losing hope that we're going to complete the tassel collection. The marble collection, sure, but the tassel collection, like, I'm not getting good vibes about it. So, yeah, I again didn't. Oh, not this one. Didn't have such trouble with the tassels myself in the early access period, so I'm not really sure. Can we're already good friends with her. Okay, what about you? Oh, we like barely know him at all. That's going to take ages to be good friends and have 3 units occupied by tenants. Okay, so we have this part of Mollie's aspiration to go, which I think is okay, and we have also a little bit of the other one. But in terms of Amy, I think like it's pretty good. And I think we actually don't really have anything left for Amy to do. She could like come here and if there was maintenance to do and stuff like that, but we don't actually like really need that anymore. We just pretty much need to be friends with our buds, our tenants, and then like do some building, I guess, to have like to have our rentals, like, you know, at 5-star, and then that's kind of like it, you know. So I think what we'll do in the next episode. Oh yes, we became good friends with the tenant. What? Look how quick our bar went up. That's crazy. Yeah, I think in the next episode, what we'll do is maybe we have to do some building on One Varakaya Rockside to, you know, expand it, make it a good property. And we need to have another unit added, or I could make it a good unit, add another unit to this property as well. I mean, like, we definitely got the space. Like, we could literally just build it like off to the side and it wouldn't matter. But yeah. I can't deal as well with like this maintenance event stuff happening. It's just it's irritating me a little bit, but that's okay. You know what? Hey, we're making progress and I'm really happy with that. And if there's some things that we just can't complete with this LP, like, you know, tassels, some events, whatever, that we have to skip over, then we have to, you know, because we all know that the game comes with like glitches, like tons of glitches, and you just can't avoid them all. So it is what it is. But thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if this was like a bit of a mess because like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's working, what isn't, and how some particular things work. But I hope you're enjoying it. I am too, because I always like really like learning how new stuff works. And I will see you in the next episode. We're getting close to the end now, and we're going to be done soon. But until then, I'll see you for the next episode of our For Rent LP.